Welcome to Happy Minds and this guided sleep meditation for kids to fall asleep and dream the night away in the most enchanting way. Now I really do hope you like fairy tales and stories of magic and mystery, because if you do, this meditation is perfect for you to listen along with those you love. So simply close your eyes and settle in for a most cozy and comfortable adventure through your wonderful imagination. And really begin to relax now by breathing in deeply all the way down to your belly. And now let that air flow out gently. That's great. Take another deep, calming breath in. And slowly breathe out. And again, breathe in deeply. And breathe out calmly. Fantastic! You're doing this meditation brilliantly. And just continue to breathe naturally now, however it feels good for you. Because the more you feel good and relax in your mind and in your body, the better you feel. And the better you feel, the more relaxed you are right now becoming. In fact, you may even notice you are beginning to feel so light as the air you are breathing. Like you are weightless and able to fly. As you now imagine floating up, and up into the air. As you do this, you realize you are surrounded by a glowing ball of golden white starlight, keeping you safe and taking you on an adventure. To your surprise, your ball of light now flies you through the air. Slowly at first, and then faster and faster, whisking you away into the unknown. And at any moment, you may drift off to sleep as you follow my voice to a land of wonder, where absolutely anything is possible, and where the magic of life dances in the air, and where the most marvelous place of happiness awaits you. And to your amazement, you see below, you are flying over an enchanted forest and feeling so happy and free. You look down over the wise old trees, so green and kind, and you observe this beautiful faraway forest from high up above. And you begin to imagine a brilliant castle in your mind's eye. And you really start to see it now, the most magnificent castle you have ever seen. It is surrounded by mist. At the very edge of this enchanted, faraway forest, right below you. As you gaze downwards, you admire this castle has turrets and towers, tall, strong walls made of stone, with green flowering vines. To your delight, you see it is surrounded by a moat with blue shimmering water. And now you notice, behind the castle, are glorious gardens with a mystical hedge maze. Amazing! And so, you feel drawn towards this mysterious, magical castle, sensing that it is inviting you to explore inside. So as you choose to float down in your golden ball of light, moving closer and closer towards the castle grounds, you begin to imagine what you might discover there. As you drift downwards and float deeper and deeper into this lovely, inviting landscape. And now you float over the moat and over the drawbridge until you land gently, feeling the smooth cobblestones of the old castle grounds under your feet. Instantly, you feel so peaceful, so relaxed and safe here, inside the strong stone walls of this amazing place. Like you were meant to be here, in this very moment, right here, right now. You begin to look around in delight, wondering if this fantasy castle could even be from a fairy tale. Why, yes, absolutely. You hear a small voice pop into your mind. How strange. This little voice continues to tell you that this castle is from many fairy tales and has been the home to much magic and mystery throughout the ages. You search around for where this voice is coming from, and suddenly you see an elf grinning down at you from a tower window. You see he is about the same age as you, and has very pointy ears, a kind little face with sparkling eyes that shine with mischief and joy. He waves and tells you to follow the spiraling staircase up the tower, and suddenly the wooden door bursts open, welcoming you inside. So with a deep breath, feeling very excited, you step inside and begin to climb this stone spiral staircase, around and around, feeling more and more curious with every step you take. And now you reach this elf, and he smiles even wider and tells you his special elf name. You really hear it so clearly in your mind. And you introduce yourself too. You notice the way he is dressed looks a little magical, and perhaps from a different time in history. But there's no time now to dwell on such things, because your elf friend tells you he is the official castle guide. And right now, it is officially time for fun. Together you explore the rooms and towers, which are so big and decorated with wall hangings, tapestries, paintings, and carved wooden furniture from the Middle Ages. Golden mirrors and painted scenes of battles and celebrations adorn the walls. Every room is different and filled with color and festive fun. You peer inside a bedroom and see a 4-poster bed with velvet cushions and colourful stained glass windows. It looks so cozy and fancy, fit for a king or queen, a prince or princess. And you feel even more relaxed here, in this dreamy fairy tale castle of wonder. With your elf guide, together you climb upwards and upwards, all the way to the highest turret. And now you look over the land below through an old telescope made of brass. Through the lens, you can see across the enchanted forest very clearly, all the way to the misty mountains in the far distance. And you feel very surprised to spot a huge, colourful dragon flying far away, circling its mountain lair. Wow! Your elf friend opens a curtain hanging on the battlement wall to reveal a secret slippery slide built long ago. So with a swish and a whoosh, you glide down the slide, faster and faster, curling around and around, all the way down, and going so fast you feel so happy and free. Sliding and gliding and curling around until you land in a heap on a clump of soft grass at the entrance to the enchanting hedge maze. So now you run and race through the hedge maze, loving all the tricky twists and turns and hidden corners within these high green hedges. It is so much fun to explore. You almost get lost in all of this fun until you cleverly find your way out on the other side, laughing and giggling and laughing some more with your new hilarious elf friend. Now at the edge of the hedge maze, you make another very exciting discovery. Right before you is a magical garden party for fairy tale folk, and it looks like you might just be invited. And it is here where you have the most fun possible. You skip along to this party on the back garden with a jumping castle, hot air balloon rides, a merry-go-round, a Ferris wheel, and fairy floss in flavors so delicious they taste like pure, divine nectar. You meet lots of magic folk who are here for a good time. More elves, pixies, fairies, unicorns, and of course, your favorite characters from every fairy tale you remember. This is simply marvelous, and you wonder if it's all a dream. And just when your heart is so filled with joy, you see fireworks. a super splendid, spectacular display of colourful fireworks, especially for you and your new fairy tale friends. These glorious colours light up the sky, and as you watch these magical fireworks, you believe that anything is possible for you. And so, you make a special wish in your heart right now. And as you send this wish off to come true, you have some time now to keep having fun. And when my voice returns, it will be time to happily return home to sleep. With the castle party finishing up now, you know that it is time to return home for a blissful night's sleep. And so you say thank you to your elf friend for the most wonderful adventure. And you wave goodbye to these super fun fairy tale creatures and magical characters. You begin to feel so very tired and sleepy, so you drift up into the air, floating and flying home over the enchanted faraway forest. Drifting and dreaming and floating and flying along until you gently land to rest in your warm, safe, cozy bed. As soon as your head touches your pillow, you fall fast asleep into the loveliest, deepest, most magical slumber. You feel these soft covers keep you so warm, and your heart feels so full of joy and pure, divine happiness. And so now, feeling very loved, you drift deeper into your wonderful dreams. Perhaps even dreaming of an enchanted castle with a friendly, happy elf waiting for you to visit anytime you wish. Sweet dreams to all, and to all a good night.